everybody, welcome to another PE at home video. I hope you and your families are starting to adjust to the situation that we're in right now. As always, we need to make sure that we keep our physical activity levels nice and high. So I've got another challenge for you to have a go at today. But before we get into that, I wanted to ask you to write down on a piece of paper all of the reasons you can think of as to why we need to keep our bodies healthy. Why do we need to do regular exercise? How does it help us? Well done if you managed to think of similar reasons as to why it is important to keep active. I want you to keep those thoughts in the back of your mind when we're doing our challenges today. Now, I've been struggling to think of a name for this challenge today, but all I know is that we've got to combine exercise with a towel.
The challenge will therefore be called the Exer-towel challenge. Over and out.
Who is that just then? Anyway, the equipment that you will need for the Exer-towel challenge is going to be a towel rolled up into a sausage shape, and our trusty old friend, a pair of socks. You guessed it, rolled into a ball. So the learning today is to look at different fitness exercises, and also we're going to think about how our heart rate changes during exercise. Before we start, we're going to count how many beats you can feel in your heart for 1 minute. So to do this, place your hand on your heart and count for 1 minute how many beats you can feel. Ready? Go. Make sure that you write the number of heartbeats down before we start exercising, because at the end of our exercises we're going to count our heartbeat again and see how it has changed after exercising. Can you make a prediction of what might happen to our heartbeat during exercise? And maybe you can explain why that might happen. Okay, so we've got our heart rate, we've made our prediction of what might happen, and we've got our equipment. That means we are ready to go. I'm going to do each fitness activity for 30 seconds. Make sure you look carefully to see how I do it. Well done everyone, we did lots of exercises there. Now it's time to check our heart rate like we did before we started our exercises. Go and get your piece of paper with the first recording on. Then you're going to put your hand on your heart, look at a clock or a stopwatch for 1 minute, and then you're going to count how many beats your heart does. Are you ready? Go. Make sure you write that down on a piece of paper next to your first reading. Then I want you to have a look at your first reading and your second reading. What is the difference between those two readings before exercise and after exercise? This is happening because our heart pumps blood around our body and into our muscles. Now the more exercise we do, the more blood our muscles need. So our heart must pump faster to keep up with the amount of exercise we're doing. Did you notice any other changes to your body when you were doing exercise? I noticed that I was breathing heavier and heavier during exercise. This is because in our muscles we have got oxygen, and that oxygen gets used quickly when we do exercise. So we need to replace it by breathing faster and faster to get oxygen back into our blood so our heart can do its job and pump it back into our muscles. That way we can go for longer. How clever! Okay, so I'll leave you to get on with your... Wait, what was it called again?
Exer-towel.
Thank you. Your Exer-towel challenge, and I hope you have learnt a lot about the human body. Make sure you send in your videos and your pictures, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.